So where are we on ESG investing? While significant progress has been made in ESG, it is still an evolving field. Many executives and investors think that the connection between ESG and financial returns is still an assumption. The main reason is that much of the ESG criteria do not establish a causal connection between financial performance and ESG gain. Also, many CEOs embark on the ESG journey as a public relations exercise or attract socially minded investors. Besides, many investors may still believe in the principles of maximizing shareholder returns and may mark the stakeholder value as self-preservation PR exercise on the part of organizations rather than a genuine effort at increasing social impact. Cheng et al. Posit that many companies that invest in ESG end up with lower valuations, a disincentive to invest in ESG factors. Another problem is that the criteria often used in ESG evaluation are off the mark. For instance, carbon emission measures for a bank are less critical than predatory lending practices, but counting the first and not counting the second reduces the ESG impact evaluation as a set of nice to-dos. Finally, many purpose statements are standalone feel-good platitudes that rarely ties up with operational levers of the company. These issues shows that the jury is still out in terms of ESG to measure organizations' economic performance. While nobody doubts that ESG does enhance social impacts, its lack of a direct correlation with the financial continues to embolden the skeptics. Porterell suggests that entirely new way of measuring ESG, which they call the shared value measure. In other words, measuring proof-driven social impact. They suggest that share value will help organizations to create products that solve social or ESG issues, drives productivity by finding new efficiencies in its ecosystem, and improves the ecosystem in the organization's communities. Nike producing shoes with zero waste, or Xylem using software to identify water leaks, or Unilever's Lifebuoy products consuming 50% less water to reduce environmental impacts,
are examples of organizations creating a shared value by differentiated product offerings.
The limited research on ESG investing shows that while the interest in ESG investing has surged, it is still a nascent subject. However, it is heading in the right direction with the accelerations of money flowing onto ESG-focused investments during the pandemic. Unfortunately, many still see it as a leap of faith and still try and fit their existing ESG initiatives into their business strategy, rather than reconfiguring their business strategy to fit into ESG. The business world needs more proof points of success in ESG investing so that both companies and investors can commit themselves more strongly to it.